What's up, man? Welcome to RAMS Project. This is a thing that's going to be started now. That's going to be bringing into some knowledge and some truth and some real gut checks in men and what they're going to be doing for the rest of their lives and how they're going to attack this whole notion of that we need to be weak now. Nah, we ain't weak. We ain't going to be weak. We're going to take what's rightfully ours, and we're going to be exactly what God created us to be. And that's what men need to be, is focusing on God and living for their communities and their families. So, RAMS Project. What is RAMS Project? RAMS Project's going to be, excuse me, it's going to be where we change men, change young men, change fathers. We're going to be making men again. We're going to be making men to live after what God seeks us to be, what he's already told us to be. We're supposed to love our wives like Christ loved the church. What does that mean? We're going to dive into that. How do we love our children the right way as a man? How do we love our communities the right way as a man? We're gonna figure all that out, and we're gonna delve into it. And we're gonna hash it out. But RAMS Project's gonna be way bigger than that. Because only RAMS Project only works as good as what y'all make RAMS Project. So, RAMS Project, how did I come about that? I was at church and we were talking about Matthew. And in Matthew, it talks about where God tells everybody to be the goat. Or no, correction. God tells and speaks of how the goat and the sheep are divided. You have the goats on the left and the sheep on the right. But the goats are cast out. They're separated from God. They're not going to inherit anything of this great awesomeness that God has in plan for us for eternity in the kingdom. But the sheep do. So the world's telling you never be a sheep, be a goat, greatest of all time, all this stuff. I say don't be a goat, be a sheep. The world tells us not to be a sheep because they think we're weak. They think that sheep are weak, but you're only strong because of Christ and what he did on the cross for us. So to go up, you got to go down. To be a good leader, you have to learn to follow. To be a good father, you got to be a good son. And you got to learn through these things, right? So that's what this whole project's about. So RAMS came about. What's the male counterpart of sheep? It's the ram. Well, then the acronym is redeemed, affirmed, masculine servants, right? And just because servants is last doesn't mean it's not the greatest. Yeah, we're masculine, but we're also servants, is what Christ was. We're not searching for equality. We're looking at that we need to bring ourselves down a notch to build ourselves up, correct? To be what we need to be. So, we're going to be moving forward in this. We're going to be making men. There's going to be some things that come down the pike that we're going to be showing you. And it's going to be straight up awesome on how this is going to go. But if you want, see this whole thing, man, men have been emasculated. Do you not think that was by design? Men have been made soft and weak. Do you not think that was by design? Women have been made to lead. And that hasn't worked very well at all. I love my wife. But if I don't step up and do what I'm told and created to do, the order and everything gets all messed up, right? You don't think that's by design? So, this is this call to action stuff right here. We're going to make things happen. We're going to move and we're going to do it right. We're going to live for the right things and do for the right things. So, take this for what it's worth. We're going to move forward. We're going to grow. We're going to do great, awesome things. In the name of the Father, we're going to make it something that I don't think too many people are ready for. There's going to be some training, a lot of training. This isn't just Bible studies and putting lotion on our hands so we can turn pages. We're going to be getting mud on our hands, blisters on our hands, on our feet. Our backs are going to get really strong because we're going to be carrying each other. Do you understand that? And I mean carrying each other. Because you're only as fast as your slowest one. And right now, we're all really slow because we got a lot of slow, soft men in there. Lazy, fat, don't care. Well, that's going to change. Maybe you never were taught. Maybe you never learned. But I know you got to drive. You want to learn. You want to get this figured out. You want to move. You want to be the greatest you've ever been. Well, come on over here at RAMS Project. There's a place for you. We're going to help you grow. We're going to make you something. We're going to show you where you're supposed to be. Hi. We're going to be starting a Patreon, website, all that stuff. It's not there yet. You know, we got to grow. And if you like how things are going, I'm just going to be doing short clips like this every day. I'll put them out there. And so, yeah, we'll move from there. But if you would, when we get it up, move over to our Patreon. Give whatever y'all want to give there. I'm going to hopefully be able to start some memberships. We're going to start in tiers. And you're going to be able to move where you need to move. All right? All right. Well, that's a period of my instruction. Out.